So, this lady, sometimes some of this Big Brother Nigeria housemates, some of them think that some people are dumb or some people don't know what's up. Okay. There was an interview recently, and I'll show you that interview, a short clip interview where Mide was asked questions about Bright Morgan and what's the most controversial thing that you have heard about Big Brother about you. She says that that she heard that she had sex with Bright Morgan, and in the same breath says that it's a lie. Well, guys, I really didn't expect her to say it's the truth. Who you deny it? I mean, just like Sultana will come out tomorrow and tell us that there was nothing between them. There was no sex between her and the one and only Jason J. So if you ask every single housemate in public, who and who did you have sex with, even when they did, they'll tell you they did not. But you ask yourself, like, who were the ones using those condoms that were all over the place, that was practically littered around Big Brother house? Remember, somebody was even complaining that this house, they use condom more. And somebody also complained about the fact that there were so many condoms being used in the house. So who and who were using those condoms? See, look, own your shit, okay? Own it and move on with life. After all, those who are going to even point their fingers at you wouldn't even do better. Like I always say, don't lie, especially when there are receipts. The internet has got a lot of receipts, especially as it relates to this Mide and Bright Morgan. People can doubt certain other person's own. Okay, people can doubt maybe few other people's own based on their relationship, but the one for Mide and Bright was so obvious. It was so obvious. Like, you remember the night that she had a lot to drink, and then she went and the following day and started talking to Mide that she had a lot to drink. She didn't know what may have happened, that she thinks she may have. And then she realized that she's in public. She wouldn't want to spill that to Diddy, and then she got, drawn back with spilling what really happened. So, my dear, own your shit. Let me just play back for you that particular place where she practically denied it. Watch this.
What's the most controversial thing you heard about yourself in the Big Brother house? That I had sex with Bright Morgan. That's a lie. What's the next step for your relationship with Bright Morgan? Hi guys, welcome.
What's your next step with relationship with Bright Morgan? And she says she does not know. I'm sure she must have heard all of those things that may have happened. Bright Morgan's girlfriend dumping him, giving the relationship that they shared. I mean, imagine the situation of that nature. A girlfriend who was outside the house, even knowing. It was a common knowledge with everybody. You can't fool everybody. And even the videos flying around. Look, just in case you haven't, for those who will come, because I know people would always have the divergent views, go online, just type on Bright Morgan and Mide sex in Big Brother house. The videos are everywhere. In fact, there are people who even have an extended version of the video. If you cannot do it on Google, do it on X. If you cannot do it on X, do it on AI. They will find it and send to you. You will so see it. Their own is even much more intense. They call her Nakademos in the house. Isabella's own is known right from day one. They already know that this one, from one man to another, from one person to another, now she did move. So that her own wasn't an issue. But Mide came off like somebody who is touche, who is hard to get, But she fell flat as soon as she saw Morgan. She fell flat. She was the one that gave herself practically to Morgan. Like, she toasted Morgan. She was the one toasting Morgan. And until that thing happened, her body no calm down. Until she had Morgan in her bed, her body no Her body no come for her body. Her spirit no come for her body. So she needed to have that orgasm or that urge, intensify, whatever it is that made her okay. She was able to squeeze it out of Morgan, and then she seems okay after all. She did what she did, but again, like I said, it's not a place where you judge people. But when people start trying to, make you feel bad about the fact that they did something, or maybe deny what they did, it calls for some sort of scrutiny. Nobody really cares. Frankly speaking, it's sex you had. You don't kill anybody, and yes, you are within your right to have sex. Okay, it's your right. Nobody can hold a gun to your head and say you shouldn't be having sex. That it's your body. You decide who you give it to anytime, any day. But the thing is, don't come and lie to the world. Don't come and lie to us that you didn't do it. That's just what I'm saying. Don't lie, because people will bring receipts and videos and show you. But again, I wouldn't expect her to come and say yes, she had sex with him, because again, remember, Bright Morgan has a wedding to do, and she has scuttled that wedding. There was a wedding that Bright Morgan and his American girlfriend was supposed to actually wed this December, and now that wedding is in jeopardy because the girl has called off that particular wedding, and there's no going back on it. And so you cannot come and now start saying you didn't have sex with Bright Morgan in the house, and then making it look like the girl is paranoid doing what she did by withdrawing withdrawing from going for the marriage. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and I just wish that it gets better. It gets better. I don't know whether it gets worse or it gets better, because again, there was even a Bright Morgan fan. I'm going to post this as a thumbnail on this video, and also post on the community tab. There's a Bright Morgan fan who was very saddened by what Bright Morgan did in the house, that Bright Morgan's own was too much. At some point, he was all over her, and he didn't like it and spilled a lot. You could tell that person knows Bright Morgan very well and was close to Bright Morgan's family, and guess what? It was from there that people realized that the girl in America actually spent 4 million naira, all the clothes that Bright Morgan wore in the Happy Brother house. The lady in America, sent 4 million naira for him to buy the clothes that he used in going to Big Brother house. And they're waiting for December to come so that she could come and marry and then go. I don't know, man, but it didn't look to me that wedding would have been the best kind of wedding, or they are good together. Because again, like it or live it, you can be friends with somebody, very good friends, parley together, talk together, gist together, but you might not be the best person for that person to marry. I'm serious. You can be the friend. I think there's an adage that goes with it. Sometimes your best friend is the one you are best without. Yes. Sometimes the person you think that is your best friend, your great pal, once you marry this one, because of the way you guys, sometimes your best friend, your gist partner, is the one you are actually best without. Think about that. So maybe that relationship, imagine a relationship where the woman feeds you, buys everything, including your clothes, food. She bankrolls it. How would the marriage be? How would the relationship be? Maybe it's Morgan's breakthrough to realize his potential, to realize his strength and his ability. Now that the woman has pulled out and said, and even is planning to take Morgan to court, in order to basically get everything that she has spent. Maybe it's about time that Morgan gets himself together, be a man, and in another 1 or 2 or 3 years, this lady will come after, will come begging to get back. I'm telling you, you know. So maybe it's an opportunity for Bright Morgan to reevaluate his relationship with the lady. Maybe. Life happens, shit happens. Let's get it going. Many thanks. I appreciate it.